So, Comic Universe, we got some news today, again from DC. DC is, man, they are just, all week, they've just been bam, 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 with all their news. They've just been rolling with all of their news, bulletins and what have you. And today, we got one that was kind of like, there's no way this could happen. There's no way this is gonna happen. But guess what, it did. We finally have a director for Suicide Squad 2. And that person is James Gunn. Yeah, James Gunn. I was going to do like drum roll, but I was like, nah, that's stupid. So, James Gunn, the former director of Guardians of the Galaxy and one of the MCU's biggest hit names, who unfortunately, due to some controversy, was ousted by Disney. And that's a slippery slope, I know. There's some things, some thoughts I've had, but what I've said, I've pretty much said my piece before. But basically, yeah, he said some stuff that looking back, I was like, wow, you shouldn't have said that. You really shouldn't have said that. But, yeah. We're not here to discuss that here nor there. What we are going to discuss is James Gunn working now for DC to do Suicide Squad 2. Which is kind of funny when you think about it, because Suicide Squad, the first Suicide Squad, was trying so hard to be Guardians of the Galaxy. And now the second movie has the director of the movie it was trying to parrot, it was trying to be. Does anyone else find this, like, kind of, like funny in an ironic kind of way? Like, I can't be the only one. So, James Gunn, I'm pretty sure how he got this is like, hey, we'll let you direct, hey, Warner Brothers was like, hey, we'll let you do your Brightburn movie if you direct Suicide Squad 2. And James Gunn was like, alright. That's exactly how I think it went down. He got to do Brightburn, if he got to produce and do everything with Brightburn. I know he's not directing, he's producing, but he did write that. I think he had writing credit for that too. But yeah, I think what got the green light for Brightburn was him saying, hey, I'll direct Suicide Squad 2, which is slated to come out in 2021 alongside The Batman, which is the Matt Reeves Batman movie. So in a weird way, it's kind of like, you have a breakup with, and you go to your ex's rival. It's kind of like, if you want to go by My Hero Academia, imagine if Uraraka broke up with Deku if they were dating and went to go date Bakugo. In a weird way, that makes more sense than I was thinking. Anyway, so James Gunn directing Suicide Squad 2. Again, I find it funny that the movie that was trying to be Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Guardians of the Galaxy, has got the director of Guardians now on the project. So, yeah, I think all the comedy's gonna work a little better. I think the drama's gonna work a little better, rather than try to be James Gunn, now that we actually have James Gunn on the fucking project. I also believe that, hopefully, and I hope this too, I really do, is that, Warner Brothers has learned their lesson from Justice League and BVS in the first Suicide Squad film, in that, stop putting your fingers into other projects. I know, it wasn't just them sticking their fingers that made those movies bad. Zack Snyder made some creative decisions as well, so it wasn't 100% them, but they played a big part in especially Suicide Squad and BVS. Justice League as well. So yeah, hopefully they've learned just to back off at this point. I feel like they have, with, obviously with, they're allowing Patty Jenkins to do Wonder Woman 1984, How She Pleases. I think there wasn't a lot of interference with James Wan's Aquaman, and I don't think there was a lot of interference for Shazam either. So hopefully they can continue that and realize that, hey, James Gunn is a big name. Despite of the, controversy or not, he is still a big name in cinema. So, and he was the guy who directed a lot of financial successes for both Marvel and Disney. So, to have him leading one of their projects, a project that for all intents and purposes was pretty much a flop for all to see, and to do the sequel, I think the best thing they can do is just step back and let him direct. That is the big thing, I think, is the smart move for them, is just to let him direct that movie. The other thing is that, how is this going to be affected by Margot Robbie and Birds of Prey and that whole film, which she's having a major say in. So I'm wondering how that's going to affect it. Are we going to see like a new lineup for Suicide Squad? I would like to personally see. Honestly, I think what would be kind of fun is if Gunn and the rest of creative team behind this movie. What would be kind of cool is if they went back to like the John Ostrander run, which is awesome, by the way. If you want to check out like some really cool military and espionage stuff with supervillains, go check out John Ostrander's run of Suicide Squad. His original run was Suicide Squad. Keep Deadshot in there. Keep Boomerang. Everyone else can either be kept away or something like that. Don't kill them off. Don't kill them off. But have them, like, since the Suicide Squad is a rotating, entity, it's a rotating roster, you could have the James Gunn group on there. You could, the John Ostrander run team on there. I would like to see Count Vertigo. I'd like to see Bronze Tiger. I would love to see Nightshade. She'd be great on that team. Or you could just do a mix of the movie lineup with the Ostrander run. Maybe do that. And King Shark. I'd also like to have King Shark in there. I know he was a member in the New 52, so yeah. You could even use, like, other villains I haven't listed off. I'd like to see, like, Giganta. That'd be cool. Or, have a little bit of Secret Six in there with Catman. I love me some Thomas Blake, so I'd love to see Catman in there. Or, Silver Banshee. Or she's, Jeanette, who is bonded with the Silver Banshee. Characters like those would be really fun. So again, I find it really funny that the guy, I said this before and earlier in the videos, that the guy who directed a movie is the guy who's directing the movie. This movie is directing a movie that was trying to be one of his movies. It's like one of those, I'm the dude disguised as the dude playing the other dude. It's one of those situations, isn't it? But yes, I am fully aware and I fully acknowledge that James Gunn had some poor taste in the past. He said some really effed up stuff on Twitter, but we're not here to discuss that. I think everything's been said better from other people. I think what's been said about him has been said by much better people who could say it better than I have. So I don't think I need to go further than that. Other than it's kind of effed up, James. But hopefully you've learned your lesson. Don't post everything on Twitter because it might bite you in the ass. So just keep your tweets to yourself, James, in the future. How about that? But other than that, again, hopefully Warner Brothers will not stick their fingers too deep into this. That's all I'm asking. So you guys tell us in the comments below. What do you guys think of James Gunn directing Suicide Squad 2? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? What kind of roster would you like to see? What kind of story would you want to see? Comment below, let us know. And if you're new here, remember to Hulk smash that subscribe button and be a part of Earth's My Subscribers. I'm DPZ, and I will see you right here once more in the universe.